Hey class, Dr. Stevens here. Just making a quick follow-up video to the one that I sent out to you last week. Had a student respond to me with some questions, and so I thought I would just perhaps try to clarify them in terms of what the expectations are of a literature review, which will be the final product for this course that you're about to take. First of all, a literature review is not meant to prove anything. It really isn't a place where the researcher makes an argument and then tries to prove that argument. That's not what it's for. A literature review is meant to analyze the existing knowledge, the existing body of knowledge that other researchers have contributed to. And so your job as a researcher on whatever your topic is to go out and find, and I'm talking about in the general sense of research, is to go out and find all of the knowledge that exists on your topic and then analyze that and make sense of it and make connections and help the reader to understand what it is that you are trying to say and then how the existing work supports that. So that's sort of the main purpose of a literature review. But while you're doing that, then you are demonstrating to the reader that you're becoming knowledgeable on the subject and that you're becoming an authority, an expert on it, and demonstrating that you're qualified to conduct further research on that topic. So from your perspective, your task then is to demonstrate that you're becoming an authority on that topic. That's really all there is to it. And then if you were to actually be engaged in research and go on and continue that research, then what you would be doing is contributing to that body of knowledge by demonstrating what your findings are and what your conclusions or recommendations are, and suggesting perhaps some further research to fill in some additional gaps. I kind of look at this in terms of a particular topic is like a bicycle wheel with spokes in it. And those spokes represent existing knowledge. And so what you're trying to do is find a space where there's perhaps a missing spoke, and your efforts will provide that missing spoke, and so you'll strengthen the body of knowledge. I mentioned in my previous video that this book by Miles T. Bryant, The Portable Dissertation Advisor, is very valuable. As I was trying to collect my thoughts for this second video, I went back through and read portions of chapter 3 in that book, and it just reminded me of how valuable it is. I would really encourage you to get your hands on that book. Sometimes you can check it out of a library. You can probably find a used copy on Amazon for a few dollars, but I think it would be very helpful to you. As I read back through it, like I say, it just reminded me how helpful it was to me when I was writing my dissertation. So I don't want you to get too twisted up over this literature review. It isn't supposed to be, the best work in the world, the best work that you'll ever do. It's meant to demonstrate that you know something. And so approach it from that perspective, and as you of course, you're only going to be gathering 8 articles. It's not like you're going to be doing a comprehensive literature review as you would be expected to do for a thesis or a dissertation. So this is just basically an exercise to help you get an understanding of what would really be expected of you. So just approach it from that perspective, and as I mentioned, you're going to be making connections from the existing work to what it is that you're trying to establish. And so be sure that as you find resources that they do that you're able to make those connections, and they support whatever it is you're trying to point out and establish as the foundation for your proposed research. So I hope that helps. Feel free to contact me and ask me any further questions. Looking forward to getting started for this semester. Talk to you soon.